Trudie, please. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be creating the Season 3 Shopkins character Secret Sally, and I've gone ahead and pre-made one here, and I just haven't put the face on it. As you can see, just a little notebook there. So this was actually requested on YouTube by the user Lindy Diddle. Excuse me. So thank you very much, Lindy, for being such an awesome YouTuber and also a follower on Instagram. So to make this, I'm going to be using some bright pink. So this will be for the book itself, and then white for the inside, and a little piece of yellow here for the lock, and then we have two little pieces here for the feet and two for the hands. Now you guys might notice my hands are kind of bit up, and I was actually just brushing my cat, and for most of it he enjoyed it, but then after a while he didn't. So that's what happens when you don't discipline your animals. So anyway, so just bear with me. You might see some cuts on my hands, but anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I created this little or recreated this little Secret Sally. So what I'm gonna do is flatten out a piece of white clay, and you can even use scrap clay. It doesn't have to be super white, because what you can do is just paint it after it's been baked and cooled down. So I'm gonna make it about that thickness, and I'm gonna take my little razor tool here and just make a little square shape. Now I'm sticking to everything now because it's so warm out right now, and that's why my cat sheds so much, so I just have to brush him whether he likes it or not. Alright, so once you have a basic shape like that, I'm going to go ahead and roll out, or just, I use my hands a lot. I do have a pasta machine, which would probably make things a lot faster, but since they're just small pieces, I just find using my hands is a lot easier. So of course you can just take a little tool and also roll it out so it's sort of an even thickness. So once you have something like that, you're just going to put the little square down, and just make sure you have enough so you can fold it over. So I'm just going to trim up the edges here. Now my clay has been getting much softer because it's summer, and of course it's hot and humid, even in Canada. So there we go there. So once you have something like that, then you're just going to fold the flap over, and then you'll just cut the excess off. Oh, I didn't cut that very well. Oops. So I'm actually just going to kind of flatten it out a little bit, and that should fix it up. So just try and cut it straight. So there we go. So we have like a little book, just like so. So I'm going to set that aside, and then we'll use these pieces for something else. So I'm going to smush my little feet together here, just like so. And then I'm just going to place it right on top. Now I've been making a lot of planner charms, so I find these really easy and fun to make once you get the hang of it. So there we have our little feet on there, and then we have a little tiny mouth there, and then the hands. So I'm going to take one of my little pointy tools here and make a little tiny dot right in there. And then I'll take little pieces of pink clay for the hands and trim it up, because you don't need very much clay. So I'm just going to put one right there. So I always just kind of roll out one of the ends. So it's like a little cone shape. I don't know if you guys can see it, it's pretty tiny. But, so there we have that. And then I also just I made a little S on the top here. So I'm just going to take a little tool here and then just kind of make little tiny dots. And then just make it into the shape of an S. And you just kind of go over it a little bit. So something like that. It's kind of hard to see, but alright. And then for the lock, I'm going to just roll out a little log shape and kind of pinch it down a little bit. So you have something like that. And I'm just going to attach it like so. Like that. And then there's a little tiny lock shape on the front. So you can even just make a little circle, or you can make a little heart shape. So I'm just going to go like so. And there is our little Secret Sally. Now you can, I don't know if the actual Shopkins has lines in it, but you can just go in with a little sharp tool or something to make the little lines. So you can make the little pages in there. Again, it's really hard to see, but you get the idea anyways. Okay, so I mean, you guys can make it into either a little Shopkin figurine, or you can put a little eye hook or a head pin in there and make a little charm. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and bake this one at 275 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. Alright guys, so after you've baked it and let it cool down, now it's time to decorate it. So I went ahead and put the black on for the eyes, and I have to do it like really close to my face almost, because I just find it easier. So I just went ahead and did that there, and then I just took some red paint. Again, I'm just using the tip of this wooden tool here, and then I just went in with some paint and added on the detail there. So the black should be dry enough, so I'm going to go in with the same tool, and I just clean it off as I change colors. And I'm just going to go in and add the white. And then we'll add one on that side, and then just two little dots. So once that dries, I might clean it up just a little bit, but you get the idea anyways. So this one's a really quick and easy one to make. It's kind of shiny on the back because I took some of my triple thick and just glazed the back of it there. And then once the paint dries, I'll do the same, probably just paint right over it. So I really like making these little planner charms. So maybe in a tutorial I'll show you how to, or how I make them. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye guys!